Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'll be discussing weeds. According to Wikipedia, a weed is an undesirable plant in a particular situation, a plant in a wrong place, or a plant that is not wanted. Weeds are bullies. They are selfish, inconsiderable plants that brings nothing but stress to you and your valuable plants. There are three main types of weeds: sedges, grass weeds, and broadleaf weeds. Sedges resembles grass but can be considered as such. What makes them most recognizable are their solid triangular stems. Grass weeds have flat or round stems and narrow leaves that look like blades. Broadleaf weeds are simple to identify, as their name indicates. The following are the facts that I have gathered or observed throughout my farming experience. Weeds germinate, develop, and reproduce faster than most, if not all, valuable plants. Weeds take almost all the space away from valuable plants and other resources like sun, water, air, nutrients, making the valuable plants more prone to pests and diseases. So if you are intending on planting something, you must first do research on weeds beforehand. Weeds are deceivers. At the early stage, they will deceive you into thinking that they are real plants by growing in a straight line. Before you know it, they will spread like a wildfire, and it will be hard to contain them. It's very important to know how your plants will look like after they have appeared above ground. Weeds are most likely to look similar to the plants that you have planted. I do not know how many times I have mistaken weeds from the plants that I have planted. I did when I planted spinach, carrots, even lettuce. The only time I did not is when I planted bush beans, only because I know what bush beans look like above ground. I have seen them before, or maybe it's because I haven't seen any weed that looks like bush beans in my area. It would be best to know your plants and how they will look like above ground. If you don't, it will be best to leave them for a while until you are really sure that it's really weeds. The best thing that you can do for yourself is to mark your line so you don't forget where your plants are. Weeds can attract pests. Pests normally feed on weeds. So when your garden is full of weeds, pests can spot your valuable plants and consume them instead of weeds. That's why it's very important to get rid of weeds in your garden. Weeds can survive in the worst conditions. Whether it's too hot or too cold, too much rain, or whatever weather condition, weeds will grow. I have seen this when we planted spinach in our garden. The weather condition affected spinach to a point where we just gave up on trying to rescue it until the extreme weather conditions died down. By then, you couldn't even tell that there is spinach in the garden. There was weed all over the place to a point where we couldn't even open the gate of the garden. After so much hard work and effort, the garden could finally breathe again. Weeds can grow up to 6 feet tall. They can stay dormant for a very long period of time, making it very difficult to control them. Before I became interested in farming, I thought that weeds were just plants that grow and die while they are still small. But I have witnessed them grow to a height that is even taller than me. For instance, look at this small plant. Can you tell that this is the same species of plant? You can easily get rid of this small plant, but when it's this big, you will need some effort and time. Yes, most weeds are bad for your garden, but there are some weeds that are good for your garden. They can perform vital ecosystem services, such as protecting and restoring exposed or degraded soil. Some weeds provide habitat for beneficial organisms and thereby contribute significantly to natural and biological control of some pests and insects. If you don't want to stress much about pests and other insects, you must consider planting some weeds as cover crops. Some weeds are edible. When you consider a plant in your backyard garden as a weed because you didn't plant it there, you must first decide whether it should be tossed out or you are missing out on something that can be useful somehow. For instance, these are very popular plants where I'm from, very tasty, and there are a variety of dishes that you can make from this. This one, we use it as a herb, whether it's fever or a cough. This is very helpful. That is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you have something that you can add on weeds, you can comment down below, leave a big thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications so that you can be notified when I upload another video. That's all for today's video. Bye.